The cost of a like. There are 3.8 billion people using social media today. It has become an indispensable part of everyday life for people all over the world. With such high numbers and dependency, I can't help but wonder, is social media helping us connect, or does it cause isolation? Social media isolates us by providing short-term gratification, giving viewers a false sense of reality, causing depression, and diminishing our ability to communicate. First, social media causes short-term gratification, resulting in isolation. The more followers or likes someone gets typically boosts their immediate sense of confidence and validation. This allows for short-term gratification but does not improve happiness long-term. Robertson states, it gives users a false sense of fulfillment. People enjoy the rush of their phones vibrating with new notifications because it's unpredictable. The occurrence of these unpredictable notifications results in a spike of dopamine, leaving a longing for more likes, comments, followers, or retweets. When this doesn't occur, our longing heightens, but we are left with none. The disappointment of not receiving that validation causes loneliness and isolation. The reason for this disappointment is because we have lost the ability to wait. Why is waiting so important? Let's refer to the marshmallow test. Walter Mischel provided 4-year-old children with the choice to eat 1 marshmallow or alternately wait and get 2. In a follow-up study, they found that the kids who waited for 2 marshmallows grew up to be adults with greater self-control. Social media provides an instant but short-term gratification, resulting in the inability to wait and a lack of confidence, ultimately leading to an increased sense of isolation. Next, social media isolates us by giving viewers a false sense of reality. Social media platforms allow users to put on a fake facade that not only harms those that post these images, but harms those around them. For many people, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter are all ways for them to escape their reality. The fake facade causes users to isolate themselves from how they truly feel, as seen in these Instagram versus reality photos. The Stanford University research team explains this more in depth after a recent outbreak of college suicides. They refer to this phrase as duck syndrome. The term refers to the way a duck appears to effortlessly glide across the water, but below the surface, their feet are frantically moving back and forth, trying to stay afloat. The researchers said several students who have died projected a perfect image on social media, their feeds packed with inspirational quotes and filtered images showing attractive, happy kids who seemed to excel with minimal effort. But behind the digital curtain, they were struggling emotionally. These students used social media to portray a life they wished they were living. By showing only the best parts of life, social media gave these students a false sense of reality. Third, social media is isolating us by causing depression and loneliness. You may ask yourself, how does social media cause depression? It all leads to comparison. When teens compare themselves to photos of others, they can experience decreased self-esteem and depression. Depression, in turn, put these children at risk for social isolation. Last but not least, social media is isolating us by diminishing our ability to communicate. The article, Negative Effects of Social Media on Communication, notes, people preferred to spend time using Facebook and Twitter instead of spending time with family. This shows the impact social media has on our communication. Platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter will always be there with the same content. On the contrary, family, friends, and those memories will not. Now, me and my family are in no way perfect, as shown in our really awesome family night discussion. But I do know that relationships based solely on social media cannot last. You need real, live, intimate conversations. Some say that social media helps us to connect through its enhanced learning opportunities. Although there are many ways to find information on social media, the effects that large amount of this internet exposure has on the users is much more harmful, leading to isolation. Social media isolates by acting as a constant distraction from work and school. A 2013 study conducted on freshman women found that students who spent more time on social media had fewer academic behaviors, such as completing homework and attending class, lower academic confidence, and more problems affecting their schoolwork. The use of these networks leads to fewer academic skills, a lack in social behaviors, and an increase in substance abuse. The article, How Social Media Impacts Teens, informs us social media doesn't just pressure teens to use substances, it provides a platform for online drug dealers. Social media does provide information. However, information from social media isolates viewers by distracting them from learning and leading them to develop harmful habits. To conclude, social media is isolating us by providing short-term gratification, giving viewers a false sense of reality, causing depression, and diminishing our ability to communicate. Let's stop wasting time scrolling through Instagram and start actually connecting, talking, and laughing face to face.